Hi writers, it's Linsey Ewing and welcome to my channel. It's Linsey Ewing and welcome to my very first AuthorTube video ever. So as you can see, I am working with a pretty basic setup here. This is my office and my home, and I am, as you find me, I need new glasses, I need new lighting, I need a new camera, I need it all. But that's not stopping me. I'm here today to introduce myself and answer some AuthorTube questions. So I'm going to answer the AuthorTube newbie tag questions in general order, but not exactly one by one. So to start with, how did I hear about AuthorTube? I heard about it through my good friend Nina. Hi Nina, who lives in Iceland, and she and I have been writing partners for about a year now. So she is the one who encouraged me to start my own channel and to get connected with you guys. So I typically write in literary fiction genre, which is adult, contemporary, realistic, and focused. It's not anything hoity-toity. It's just a genre like any other genre. I have also started dipping my toes into YA fantasy a little bit, so wish me luck with that. I am a proud planter, which means I am kind of a cross between a plotter who plans everything out ahead of time, knows what they want to write, and someone who sits down and just writes their pants off. So I am a combination. I do a little bit of both. I plan and plot and outline, which are part of the videos I want to do for you guys. But also when I sit down to write, everything in my head just kind of comes out. And so it's usually in my editing phases that I get things to make more sense and get back to my outline. So at the moment, I'm yet to be published. I plan to self-publish my first novel this year, so more on that later. I don't have an agent or a publishing house right now because I'm planning to self-publish at this point, and more on that later, maybe. So AuthorTube videos you can expect from me. The first and foremost thing that I want to bring more of is write-ins, because I'm a big fan of a write-in, which is when we gather together and write for a certain amount of time, and that's just the focus. I actually go looking for those videos on YouTube, so I want to create those videos on my channel. I'll also be talking about my process for the most part. Plotting, pantsing, plantsing, outlining, doing a first draft, second draft. These are all things I plan to do. I don't know when I started writing, and I don't know what my first story was, but I bet my mother could tell you. I was pretty young, I'm sure, but I think the point of the question and a more important milestone for me was that a few years ago in my early 30s is when I decided I'm going to write. It's a decision I'm making that I'm going to write for money and for pleasure, and that is what I do now, is that I am a writer. And so that's kind of my moment when I became a writer. I do schedule my writing sessions. I skipped one. Authors that have inspired me. Oh my gosh, so many. That I have to say, Stephen King and Eudora Welty, who are just as good at explaining how to write as they are writing. Margaret Atwood is a hero of mine. Ann Tyler, Richard Russo are people that I strive to write like, and I hope that I do just a little bit. So many others that I can say have inspired me or that I've loved along the way, but those are my top. So the next question is, do I schedule my writing sessions? Yes, because I am a full-time writer now. I get to schedule my work writing sessions and my fun writing sessions and my current project writing sessions. So those things do typically get scheduled. And I work primarily on a laptop. I do handwrite some things, do some journaling and some note taking and things like that. I'm a big fan of the bullet journal system, which we can totally get into and nerd out on that later on too. But I'm known for scribbling story ideas on Post-its and sticking them everywhere. So that's my handwriting method. I generally write in this office here in my house or out in my kitchen area and not anywhere else. I'm not an out in public writer. I have to focus. And so you'll be seeing me do a lot of writing right here at this desk. And what I am most looking forward to with joining AuthorTube is the community, sense of community. Writing can be a very lonely thing. I want to reach out and share some of my knowledge, some of my struggle, hopefully help some people and reach more people for an audience than I could otherwise do. So that's what I'm most looking forward to, is connecting with all of you. So thank you for listening. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and let's get ready to write. See you later.